I mean, it was fine. It had its moments, but definitely wasn't the best. Before the whole thing gets really chaotic, and they have a reason to, abandon people without thinking. They abandon someone for, no reason. Because the town isn't in trouble yet. There's not big things going on. There's a scene where they go in the hospital. He's looking for someone. I don't remember who it was. I think it was someone named Jim. There's way too many characters in this movie that they just mention and we don't really see. Or we'll see a character one time and then we'll never see them again. They really only focus on the 4 main characters. Which is fine, but don't mention 50 other characters if you want to focus on 4. Anyway, he's a cop, he's a sheriff, he's supposed to save people. He's still saving people at this point because he doesn't know what's going on. They get more of a big idea what's going on about 20 minutes later. So this scene didn't make sense to me. He goes in the hospital looking for someone. He doesn't find him. But he does find a body. Then he finds a person that's still alive. He cuts the stitches off their mouth because their mouth is stitched shut. And we never see him save him. He kills the guy that was in the building that did that to that guy. But we never see him save him or anything. Because he's still laying there the last time we see him. And they don't mention if they saved him or not. They also, like I just said, that, they cut the stitches off his mouth so he could talk. Well, his eyes were stitched shut too, so he couldn't see, nor could he talk. He only cut the stitches open for his mouth, not his eyes. But he says, behind you, to warn the guy that there's someone behind him, even though he can't see. That scene was just a little ridiculous. Oh, and they also have a scene that makes no sense to me. There's this guy, Scotty. He's one of the main character's boyfriends. He's Becca's boyfriend. He threatens her at gunpoint. And, gets a gun pointed at him. He was about to kill a deputy and his own girlfriend. Just because he was scared of this virus, which is understandable. But just because he was scared of a virus, he was going to kill his own girlfriend. But later he shows, literally hugs her. Immediately, actually. He gets a gun pointed at him, and he's like, I'm sorry, I just had to be sure. Then he runs and hugs his girlfriend. I thought that scene was kind of stupid. And he's hiding in a barn with a gun, protecting himself. But for some reason, he left his mother and her house all alone. That scene made no sense to me. Especially since later he goes and tries to save her when the SWAT are taking her out of the house. And of course, him and his mom die. I did not expect them to live long. They weren't on the cover. And they didn't really seem like characters that were needed. But, it was an okay movie. But yeah, that's about it.